Sorry, I'm not quite sure how long I'll be in here though.
All right.
Oh no! I'll just wait right outside. Oh no!
Say, who is that in there?
Saffron. She doesn't know it's his voice. Oh no! Who's that out there?
Step out and you'll see.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Oh no! No! Man, I want to. Now I'm being rushed. Great. Bye bye, fancy guns. Actually, all I have on me right now is my volcanic, which I like, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. Oh man. Okay, I know what bandana I want. Just get that. Okay. I just want to pick this and I'll switch to the other outfit. Just want to have this on hand. Perfect. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to stay really calm and just turn around into the corner there and keep your voice down.
Right.
Arms up.
Of course.
Do you have a horse nearby?
What does it matter?
I want you to go for a little ride with me.
I'd
We can have
rather
a little chat, me and you.
I'd rather not if
Listen here. I don't like hurting people.
you don't have
But-
to.
Shh. I'm not gonna hurt you if you just do what I say. You're gonna walk out real casual like. There's people outside. If you try to make a move, I will shoot you and I'll run down the darkest alley possible. We're gonna go to your horse. And we're gonna go for a little ride and I'm gonna have a chat with you and then I'm gonna let you go. Do you understand?
Understand.
Put your hands down and start walking.
Okay. Seems fair. No, I'm not gonna run.
Evening, gentlemen. Don't mind me, I've got a skin condition.
New batch of Sharon just hit town.
That's what I've been hearing.
Where's your horse hitched at?
I'm not quite sure. He was over here.
Is this him?
Aye.
Okay, get on.
Come on, Ruby.
Hey, Ruby. Alright, take us to the swamp.
The swamp.
Yeah.
Okay, but
I know. It's not pleasant. I know. How's your day today?
that was going alright.
Hey, it's still going all right.
Sure.
You don't believe me?
Then I can. Don't really know you too well, do I?
Okay.
But this
If we
isn't.
come across anyone on this road, me and you are friends, right?
With the mask on still, they're not gonna
I've
believe.
got a skin condition. I'm hypersensitive to the air. Alright?
Alright.
Okay. We're gonna find a nice secluded little house. Do you know one around this area?
There's a few. I'm not sure. There's
Keep going to the right, to the right.
Yeah, I knew it was him as well, but
Let me have a
Saffron didn't know.
Alright. Above the blue water marsh, there's a few buildings up there. And that's where we're gonna go.
Let me.
Do you see them?
Just the blue water marsh.
Yeah, it's above Lagris, yeah. Up north.
I know where that is.
Okay, take me there.
Come on, Panther. Well, I don't have a gun, so I don't want a Panther to show up.
Do you know who I am?
I've got an inkling.
Mm.
A few inklings. Did you get my second note?
Oh, I got everything.
Not quite sure what you mean by everything.
You broke my heart, Miss Mitchell, right?
I'm not quite sure how I could break the heart of someone I've never really met before.
We'll talk more soon.
That's where that smoke's coming up right there.
Yeah. We can hitch the horse behind the house.
The tree here.
Behind the house.
This is the
You
house.
can hit. Oh, you know, throw it here. Can you hitch him here?
Aye.
Good. Chop chop. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Up ahead. Get inside.
Yeah.
Have a seat, Miss Mitchell. Ooh. Fancy. How much this cost you?
A wee bit that worked hard for.
Why? Oh, why? I write you a lovely letter. Tell you I'm an admirer of your work. And you write an article saying that I'm a coward?
I didn't write that part.
You put a quote
Listen,
there. You
can
chose
you
that
let me?
quote.
No, can you let me finish what I was saying? All right. That is what Mark T. Malone specifically said he wouldn't put in the paper under his name. Has said that you required that there was an article be written about him and he wouldn't be part of it. And so all I did was quote him. That's also why I included the portion which he was very unhappy about him dancing at.
Let me ask you a question, Miss Mitchell. when I wrote you that letter addressed to you, what did you do after you read it?
What do you mean by that?
Did I stutter?
No, you didn't, but I'm asking
What did
what you
you
mean by
do
that.
after you read my letter?
I put it away.
So you think you're smarter than me,
I'm not
but
quite
I
sure
assure
what you're
you,
praying at.
you're not. I know you ran to the law.
Of course I did. I'm a law-abiding citizen. There's
A law-abiding citizen. A journalist?
Yes.
And do you think my letter to you was gonna help them crack the case wide open?
No, but I thought it'd be good for them to know that someone's sending stuff like that to me, because it didn't seem friendly, and you know it.
Friendly? You don't know me.
No, I don't. So there's many ways that things like that can be taken. And that is a problem with a written word, as it's hard to get the voice behind it.
Oh.
But face-to-face conversations are different.
Well, that's why you're here.
Naturally.
Yeah. I'm not a coward.
I did not write that. Again, those were the words of Marty Malone. That is what he insisted be published in the paper. He is the one who said that. He is the one to take those words up with. Now, I'm sure that I could put you into contact with him. He's rather cross with me, though, because he's not happy about the fact that his dancing was noted down in the paper.
Everyone saw those moves. And
Aye.
everyone saw that he can't dance for shit.
Well, I try not to place judgments on what I'm writing. I'm reporting the facts. And the facts are that is what Marty Malone said, and that is why I wrote it down, and that's why
You don't
it got
pass
published.
judgments in your articles.
I try not to. No, I try and report the facts. I got kidnapped. That's what you've come back to.
Let's see. The Wallaby Kid is reported to be arrested recently, but has since been released. Rumors are that he speaks with an Australian accent and wears a distinctive hat, tall and caved in on one side, belted by a beaded hat band. Remain wary and alert if encountering such a person. All right. Now, where was I? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I read the paper, right?
You had it in your hand?
Yeah. This is my question.
Yep.
What kind of world are we living in when some teeny bopper with a dented hat takes all my press and all the credit for what I've done?
Well, perhaps if you take off that mask, then I could provide an accurate description for
Oh,
people
you'd
to know.
love to run right to the law and tell them exactly what I look like.
You seem to be walking a line where you want notoriety, but you want anonymity, and I don't think it works out that way.
Oh, no. I like the mystery. I just don't like when some other kid is getting all the credit for my hard work. Especially that little bitch boy. I'm gonna give you something special. An exclusive interview with the Wallaby Kid. The Wallaby Kid.
Okay.
That's right. And you're gonna make it right.
What do you mean by make it right?
Well, you're gonna tell him exactly what I am and what I do.
And
None
what-
of these quotations from law. You get it straight from me, from my lips. my voice.
Gotcha.
Now, before we begin, what's in these books?
I think that one had some notes and the other one I just bought, so there's nothing in it.
Okay. Sheriff Hart. Well, that seems like an important person.
He gave me his telegram one day and I had a place to jot down, so I did in there.
Yeah, I think I'll remember that one.
Okay.
A prank telegram never went astray.
Right.
Here. Take these back.
Okay. Oh yeah, he's doing great. I love this. This is fantastic. It is unfortunate
All right.
I wasn't carrying my other book though.
World first. Exclusive interview with the Wallaby Kid.
Right, one moment.
First thing, I want you to be very grateful for what I'm about to do for you.
And what do you mean by that?
Well, I hope you understand. It's not every day this happens.
Oh, getting an exclusive interview.
With the Wallaby Kid, yeah.
Aye, of course, I'm so grateful.
Do I sense a sly remark tone? So I tell you this, Miss Mitchell. I'm not to be trifled with.
Understood.
All right. You may begin your line of questioning, Miss Journalist Lady.
Well, as I've already told you, there is not a whole lot of space that we have for writing articles. But I suppose I could ask, why do you do what you do?
Well, I'm gonna be the next Billy the Kid, the next Butch Cassidy, the next Sundance Kid, Jesse James, Jack Kettleman. That's me. I'm from their cloth.
Right. And is this a recent endeavour of yours? Or are you just starting out?
Endeavor. I've been doing this since I was a young boy, back in Australia.
Alright. And I suppose I could ask this, what was growing up like for you?
There was no growing up. There was surviving. I grew up with a lot of other boys like me. And we did what we had to do.
Were you orphaned?
Next question.
Right. Could I ask though whether or not you had your parents there for you? Or were you alone?
I didn't have any parents.
I see. I can say I didn't experience that directly, but I did feel much the same way. My parents, they moved to Glasgow for work shortly after I was born, left me with my grandparents. I didn't really see them much until I was old enough to move to the city and work as well.
Yeah, well, you know what? Who needs them, right? I did fine just by myself.
I see that. You know,
that's right.
I made mistakes in my past too, and you know that I've robbed people a long time ago.
Well, then you should be more thoughtful when you write your articles.
What I'm really grateful for is the people who caught me and set me on the right path.
Did you ever think that maybe putting a quote saying that the Wallaby Kid's a coward who ran away from his friends might piss off the friends? And what that could do for me? Did you care about that when you wrote it?
The deputy again is one who wanted that put in the paper.
He's not the one writing. You are.
It is a direct quote from him.
Next question.
Trying to think, is there what's your earliest memory? You see, I know you might think some of these questions are strange, but when I first interviewed for going to the paper, I told them that I was very interested in writing two types of articles, and one was called Behind the Badge, and the other one was called Behind the Mask, because I want to get to know the people behind the mask, the people behind the big names.
I don't remember much. I just remember it being cold.
Okay. How long ago did you come to the States?
I don't know. Couple months.
How old are you?
I'm 18.
Did you come with anyone or did you come alone?
I'm alone. I work for no one. And no one works for me.
Right.
Even those fellas at the bank robbery, they aren't my friends.
Aside from becoming infamous, do you have any particular goals over the next few months or years?
I'm gonna be remembered, lady.
Have you looked into the longevity of criminals around here?
Longevity doesn't mean nothing.
Well, I mean,
You know,
it means a difference.
I'd rather be dead at 20 years old and people remember me 100 years from now than live till I'm 80 and no one gives a damn about me when I'm dead.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, that's the game.
Well, I think that your life's worth more than that.
Yeah. Well, I want you to also write down that all the robberies I've done, that's not even the half of it. I've robbed outlaws. Outlaws that never went to the law.
Aye, that's a common occurrence with
Yeah.
outlaw circles.
I robbed the leaders. I don't care.
Now, another question for you. Why do you think that so many people have claimed to be, to have been robbed by a mousy boy with an Australian accent and the half caved in hat and claimed it's the Wallaby Kid? Multiple people have reported
Who said
that sort of
that?
thing. I'm not going to be telling you who.
Do you even know who?
I do know who.
You do know who.
Aye.
Well, have you know that a lot of people describe incorrectly.
Aye, but probably not multiple people.
I beg to differ. A lot of people can be paid off, lady. A lot of people.
I'm
more
not
than you know.
sure why people would. So who's paying off people to describe somebody else as you?
I ain't telling.
So do you think it's happening, or are you just theorizing?
No, I know it's happening.
You know it's happening.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, is there anything else that you want me to know?
I'm not a bad guy.
Colcade would beg to differ. Apparently you beat him over the head for not being afraid enough.
Beat him? Is that what he said?
Well,
Lady, I gave him a love tap.
did you hit him in the head with your pistol?
Well, maybe, but it wasn't hard.
Right.
What?
I have nothing to say.
No, you obviously do. I don't go my way to hurt people. I don't look to hurt people. I
Alright.
just take things and leave. And you know what I find funny about all the outlaws is that when you rob an outlaw, they get all upset. But I live by the code and the game. If you're willing to rob people, you need to be willing to be robbed.
You know, that's one of the actual things that I'd agree with coming out of your mouth. But thankfully I'm not in that sort of business anymore.
Yeah. Now, I got a lot of things that I'm gonna be doing. And all I want from you is a fair shake.
What do you mean by a fair shake?
I don't want to be called names.
I'll note again that I've not called you any names.
Not you personally, but you picked a quote.
I didn't pick a quote. He said, "This is what I want to be put in the newspaper. Write
And
this down."
you forced to put that in the paper.
Not forced, but when a deputy says to put that in the paper. And he said that him putting something in the paper was one of his agreements with you as per hostage negotiations. And I certainly did hear something like that when I was listening to the bank job going on in Valentine that day.
And also appreciate if you don't try to actively get me arrested either.
Well, that's noted. All right.
Yeah. Because we both know that little reply on the tree was not friendly either, right?
What do you mean by that?
Oh, come on.
No, I sincerely don't know what you mean by that.
So your reply was sincere. You wanted to trade telegrams and talk about things.
Yes, of course it's
You weren't
sincere.
trying to get me caught. Is that what you're telling me?
No, I wouldn't mind getting you caught. Certainly not. But
Why?
I'm absolutely willing to speak
What
with
would
you.
that do for you? Would you feel better about yourself if I was in Sisika?
I would be glad that you had the opportunity to reform, to change. That
Reform from what?
something could stop you from getting hurt doing what you're doing. From hurting people. Because what you're doing is hurting people.
I haven't hurt you.
No, you haven't. But you've taken my gun and I'm sure that you won't be giving that back. That's something I worked hard for. So you take it from me as hurting me in a way.
Ah, you'll get it back. Eventually.
Right. I've heard that before.
We'll see. I like you. Sorta.
Sort of. I will be honest though. I gave the same I told this to, I think it's Clay Davis. He was calling himself Dusty Danger at the time. I said that if you just wouldn't talk, you need a friend. I'm willing to talk.
I ain't Clyde Davis.
Well.
He's old, washed up.
Either way
Surrounded by
is-
goons. Here I am, by myself. One man show.
It's a dangerous place to be.
That's how I like it.
What happens
I
when you make the
trust
wrong
myself.
What happens when you make the wrong person angry?
Oh, I've made the wrong person angry. I got a $5,000 bounty on my head in the outlaw world. It's all part of the game. Bring it on.
Do you know whose place that
Of
bounty?
course I do.
Are you willing to share it with me?
No.
Alright. Don't worry, I'm the last person who'd try and collect it.
That's not why I'm not telling you.
I know.
Why so much sweat? You nervous?
I'm not feeling too great. I haven't eaten for a while. And I, of course,
Here.
am nervous.
Have something to eat. And there's no need to be nervous. I ain't one to hurt people. Not for any reason, anyway.
You smash your gun against Colcade's face.
Oh, that's all just an act. It's all part of the show.
Well,
That's what's so fun about it.
Colcade's injuries didn't say anything as to it being an act.
Oh. Was he hurt real bad?
Why, he was hurt.
Maybe he's not as innocent as you think.
Then I can.
No one is.
But you weren't the one being taken hostage for bank robbery.
Wrong place, wrong time.
I know. Yeah, you're always going to find justifications for things, right?
I'm not justifying anything I do.
So you agree that it's wrong?
I know what I am. And I'm proud of it.
You can't be that proud. Your face is still covered.
You're a smart lady. Real smart. But don't get smart with me.
Well, you just told me that you wouldn't hurt me. But either way, I want to let you know, Wallaby Kid. Is there anything else I can call you that's not so awkward? It's rather a bit of a mouthful.
You can call me Kid.
Kid. Right, you can call me Saff if you want to.
Sure, Saff. Now we're friends.
I do want to tell you that if you won't telegram me, or let me telegram you back, I suppose, I'm willing to meet with you again, so long as I feel like I can be reasonably safe about it, and I can promise you I won't try and spring a trap on you while you're being non-violent and all that. But if you go start murdering people, then that offer is withdrawn.
I'm not a murderer.
I'm just letting you know so that I can keep my word. Because I do keep my word.
You keep your word?
Aye.
What are you going to do as soon as you get out of here?
I'm going to let the law know that you kidnapped me.
Okay. Good. Are you going to tell them how charming I am this time?
I'm going to tell them everything that I can from this interview. I'm telling you the
All
truth
right.
here, so...
Okay. Step outside. Now, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to take your horse.
Am I going to see him again?
Oh no, I'll leave him at, A stable. You'll find him.
Right.
But before I go, I need you to raise your hands one more time. Bish bash bosh. The Wallaby Kid strikes again. Bye, lady.
Oh, wow. That was great. Well, this is a really annoying place to be. Okay. Guess we just start going towards... Is that actually Saffron? What do you mean, A-Top? That was amazing. Yeah, it was pretty good. Bish bash bosh. Goodness. Well, they're gonna get to know about Bish Bash Bosh. It's like... it might almost be better just to go back in the roads direction. More likely to find people in roads than in Saint Denis. The Wallaby Kid strikes again. No, I won't go to Emerald, because that's really far away from everything. I'm gonna go back to Rhodes. Yeah, we shouldn't have panther problems out here, but you know what? So, we're not gonna cut through the swamps. We're gonna go out here. From a law point, it's annoying, because he's covering everything perfectly. It's great. I love that. Yeah, I think that's fantastic. Oh! Evil deer! Ow! I heard the hooves coming and it scared me so bad. I heard the hooves coming. I'm like, what's running up on me? I thought it was maybe some, I don't know. All I could think of was some swamp person coming for me. Yeah, I don't have a bandage. He took my horse. Okay.